I recently gave you a review on the M6, the Momcozy M6, and a chit chat. Now, what I'm doing is I'm trying different things to help alleviate the pinch that I reported back on. Because as it would turn out, it sounds like many of you are feeling the same way. So, what I'm doing instead is trying different cushions. So, I tried the Bogen in my right side and then the knockoff cushion in my left side. I use these for a whole 30 minutes while I was running my errands. I just pumped 2 hours ago, so I don't expect to see a whole lot of milk. So I'm not necessarily going to determine how I feel about the cushions based on volume alone. It's going to be a combination of how much milk did I actually move? Does it look about appropriate for a 2 hour window end to end between my sessions? And ultimately, were the cushions helpful? Were they comfortable? So the right side definitely still pinched. I don't feel that the Bogen cushion did a whole lot of good on that side. Not like the pinch I was used to feeling, but it was like a kind of a new discomfort. But the Bogen didn't seem to do a whole lot of good there as far as completely alleviating the pinch feel. The left side, however, felt great. It was the knockoff Bogen cushions. They're thicker, they're more rigid. But then with that, I'm like, is it because my nipple isn't really penetrating through the cushion enough to like move milk? Is that why it's more comfortable because I don't really feel it? I honestly don't have an answer for you. So I'm going to pull these out of my bra right now and we're going to look together. Pretty good. I'm really happy with these results actually. I just pulled them both out of my bra. This is my right with the Bogen. It's pretty obvious when you look that there's a difference because you can see the flop in that. That's how we know it's a Bogen because it's really flimsy. The knockoff is more rigid like I had said. So I actually had to pull this off of my skin because the pump came off, the Bogen stayed stuck to my breast tissue. This guy, he comes right off. He doesn't stick. It's not as tacky. Now when you compare volume, it's the same. I pumped 3 ounces on both breasts. So number one, I'm very pleased that I pumped 3 ounces on both breasts within a 2 hour end-to-end window. That's excellent for me. And I'm really glad that that's what I was able to extract while I pumped. And then what's even better about all this is I was able to equally pump the same amount of milk, not even sure that my left side was actually being stimulated in the way it should be. So this is a really great turnout here because I was worried that I wasn't going to have much milk on my left side because I didn't really feel it a whole lot. So, long story short, if you're battling the M6s and you're like, what am I doing? I'm not getting the stimulation I need. I would absolutely recommend adding in cushions based on this one test alone. I'm sorry, but I will not recommend the Bogen for this because I still felt the pain. But these knockoffs, they're not really apples to apples. They are different. So, yeah, it's small business. I get it. You want to support where you can. But as far as I'm concerned, these performed better than these. So for that reason alone, I am going to recommend these knockoff over the Bogen simply because I just felt far more comfortable in it and output was the same.